What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching 90 more, the first 90 more of the new season. And I've just finished watching a whole bunch of games as the Premier League returns. Goals galore. Liverpool against Leeds, a 7-goal thriller. And I know a lot of you will think that this is gas, but I'm expecting big things of Leeds United, and tonight was an example as to why. Defensively, they were better in the season just gone in the Championship than Sheffield United were when they lifted the league title. And I just knew that they were going to put Liverpool under real pressure tonight, and they actually did more than I thought they would. Every single time that Liverpool retook the lead, they created a clear-cut opportunity. And they will dominate many a Premier League team, I'm almost sure of it. We are going to see one of the most brilliant managers in world football coming to life this season. And I'm super excited about it. I'm also super knackered because I've been up since 5 AM. However, Sunday tomorrow, no paper talk, as we know, the day off. Yeah, the day of kings, the day of rest. But we will be going in with a live stream to talk about all the football that's happened today, and also to look over tomorrow's games. We've got West Brom against Leicester City, and I think Tottenham against Everton, the other one. Not 100% sure about that because it's been a hectic one. But let's kick things off with the Arsenal game at least. Anyhow, started the day with the Ars. Jeez, 3-0 baby, yeah. Arteta's army showing real signs of progression. And even though the team looked a bit defensive on paper, they really came good, taking advantage of some lapses of concentration, being clinical. And Willian, wow, 2, maybe even 3 assists. I'm not sure whether all 3 of them are going to count, but a sensational debut and a man of the match performance, and a goal from new signing Gabriel Magalhaes. So absolutely over the moon with how calm and composed he was on the ball. The fact that he's left-footed just opens up more angles for the passing lanes. Really, we are in a very, very exciting place. And I know it's just Fulham, but much like Leeds United, they would have been giving everything, knowing that the whole world was watching the Premier League opener. And, you know, they will still be confident from last season, or the playoffs just gone. And they did have quite a lot of the ball. Very patient, building through Harrison Reed and Tom Kearney, with Odoi on the right hand side doing some fantastic work. That Ronaldo chop to go past Tierney was absolutely top class. And it was Odoi, I think, that really had perhaps their best opportunity. A shot straight at Bernd Leno, who was tested a couple of times. 8th minute in, actually, we could talk about first opportunity of the game. Back pass, I think from Maitland-Niles, although I don't want to point fingers at anyone, I'm not too sure. Well read by Kamara, who is quick. He was onto it in a flash, and if it wasn't for Bernd Leno's anticipation, it could have been a whole different game, whole different story. But 3 big points for Mikel Arteta, and still a month to go in the transfer window to get some business done. Obviously we've got targets, we've still got players that need to leave so that we can have just the right amount in the squad. And there was no Emilio Martinez in the squad today as well, refusing to travel, despite the fact that he has been so integral recently. I'm actually coming to terms with it now, because I understand he's been at Arsenal for 10 years and he wants a guarantee of first team football. I kind of like that from a player in a world where most are just happy to settle for sitting on a bench and collecting a fat check, living in, you know, a wonderful city like London. But it looks like he's going to be chasing first team football with 3 teams after him. Favourites, Aston Villa, maybe even Brighton, which is a step down in terms of the quality of team that he's playing for in my eyes. But like I said, I think he wants to push for the Argentine place, and he's only going to be able to do that really if he does have regular game time. The jury is out on Leno's distribution and his, you know, collection of crosses. There's no denying that, but there were no problems today regarding either of those. and it just bodes well. I think, without getting too gassed, because obviously I was very gassed today, very exciting seeing, you know, all your hopes and dreams coming true. Aubameyang curling 25-yard Henry-esque finishes in. You know, Willian drilling that ball cross field to him, just in the same way as Saka did against Liverpool, when Aubameyang again takes it into his stride, one touch to get it out of his feet and just curls it round the despairing goalkeeper and lunging defenders. Beautiful goal. He is an exceptional player, and I cannot wait till I can release the video where we talk about the fact that he's signed a new contract. For now we wait, but I do expect good news where that's concerned. Other things to recognise about the game: Lacazette's hold-up play was, well, he was industrious, but it wasn't his best game. He did get a goal though, so for his confidence, hopefully that does do him the world of good. And off the bench we saw Eddie Nketiah come on for a little while, and a little brief cameo from Nicola Pepe as well, who left out the side for Willian, was on the bench with Saka. Two great options at least to have, and that does mean that going forward we may well have, you know, the ability to put out an equally strong side in cup games as well. However, as far as Pepe goes, I'm hoping that he is able to force his way into the starting 11, because given the considerable amount of money that we've spent on him and how it, you know, went okay, but it wasn't amazing last season, you're really hoping that he can kick on. For the rest of them, top class from Kieran Tierney. He will be Arsenal captain before too long, and he just gives you everything you need, doesn't he? Tenacity, energy, work rate, aggression, quality passing, good delivery of a cross, can take free kicks, corners. He's a top signing for £25 million in this market. It really is looking like quite a good deal, that one. Going forward, obviously Aubameyang, Willian and Lacazette taking the plaudits today, goals and assists all round. But in the midfield, Granit Xhaka, and in particular Mohamed El Neni, really did impress. You know, I've been very vocal about the fact that the Egyptian Labradoodle was probably not at the level that Arsenal need to push for titles, but in all honesty he was energetic. He made a nuisance of himself, and he keeps things ticking along very quickly, very nicely, only really stopping and losing, you know, his concentration a couple of times over the 90, which, I have to be honest, still makes me think that with additional metal in the middle, with someone who is even more direct, we could actually be in for an exciting season, lads. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below anyway, as we move on to the second game that we saw today, Crystal Palace against Southampton. It's a big goal for Wilfried Zaha as well, who, you know, he's only tapping home, but it's movement, it's finding the space, it's combination play in the transition, and it's a massive 3 points for a side who I think a few people thought might struggle this season, against a Hassan Hutel side who I thought were going to come alive, and may still well do. But let's not forget how good Crystal Palace have been defensively recently, and that continues. Clean sheet in the first game against a side who, in all the papers that I've been reading, in all the press conferences and interviews that I've seen of Southampton players and manager, they are talking about how they want to score more this season. So Kyle Walker-Peters' red card overturned, but I mean, it's an uphill struggle once you lose your first game. I just think that is the tone setter, and whilst Leeds United have lost tonight against Liverpool, they can do so with their heads held high, because that's arguably the best team in Europe, mate. I know that Bayern Munich are the Champions League winners, but Liverpool are, and have been for some time now, there or thereabouts, and Leeds, they look like they can carry themselves. They look like they are more than willing to take risks. I'm not going to lie. The press is intense, bro. Don't slip, don't sleep, don't make a mistake, because they will catch you. On the flip side, the intensity of the press and how high up the pitch they are means that they will get caught out on the break. You know, there were plenty of opportunities for Liverpool in the game, like ridiculous amount of opportunities. Let's not beat around the bush there. And, you know, they've taken advantage of a couple of real errors from the likes of Van Dijk. But in all honesty, mate, I rave about football and football clubs when I see special things happening, patterns of play that I can believe in, midfielders who are just working their socks off front to back, are able to do the box to box and switch between roles and share responsibility, and they're just dying for each other. I tell you what, they went into that game believing that they could get something from it, and they very nearly did. I have to say, I think they deserved a draw, but then maybe I'm just being biased. I love a plucky underdog, an actual plucky underdog, and I will be backing them this season, lads. They will be my new Sheffield United. I know, obviously, I'm a Don. I'm a Blade, right? I'm a wild as Don. But they're a special team, this one. And many are going to underestimate them and think that they can walk away with 3 points without too much difficulty. No. It's not just Phillips. I was really impressed with Ayling today. And that will take time to settle, there's no denying. It's early doors. We shouldn't even be judging any of these Premier League teams, I think. Doing predictions even, it's a bit pointless really, because we've got a month left of the transfer window. Plenty of business still to be done. Plenty of work still to be done on plenty of these sides. And maybe even these first few games are going to give us clues as to what is going to happen. Can I, with confidence, say that Liverpool are going to win the league with a performance like that tonight? I think they'll be there or thereabouts still, but I reckon they may well drop off this year. I think it's just impossible not to drop off the way that they've been so dominant for so long. And the secrets are beginning to become common knowledge. You saw today, when things really got tough, the amount of crosses that they swung in, it was like spamming the cross button. Wow, unreal. And ultimately, they get their just desserts. They're very good though. So I can't take anything away from Leeds United, who, you know, they shouldn't be getting anything from that game. They shouldn't even be giving me a glimmer of hope that they could get anything from Liverpool, but they nearly shocked the world there and took 2 points from the champions. It's been a long day, but it's been an epic one. Football is back, lads. I hope you're excited. There is going to be daily content coming for there, so I will see you tomorrow. But for now, make sure you smash the hell out of the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Love to your mothers. I hope you're all doing well. But for now, I've been hughwizzy, and this has been a lot of fun. Peace. Hey, 3-0 baby!